Welcome to the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Tasha Cadence, and here's the seafood news for the week of November 18th, 2019. In this week's episode, we update on the Puget Sound Chum Salmon Fishery. The 2019 preliminary preseason run size forecast for the Puget Sound chums was 1,085,600. As for what is actually happening, processors are calling this season a bust. Some fishermen are going as far as to say that the whole fishery should have followed BC and not even have opened. In-season data from the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife indicated lower than expected returns of chum salmon to Puget Sound waters. Closures were implemented to meet chum salmon conservation and escapement objectives. We reached out to the WDFW for comments on this fishery, however, they did not return our calls or emails. Although we were not able to obtain any preliminary catch data, we heard boats were bringing in less than 1,000 fish per day since the Puget Sound directed chum fishery opened October 11th. The combined coastal and Puget Sound fisheries saw about 850,000 fish harvested last year, 1.43 million fish in 2017, and just over 1 million in 2016. Let's go over to Tradex Foods salmon purchaser Rob McNutt now to find out what all this means for the market.
Since October, it's been a buyer's market. Historically, buyers come out of the woodwork in November, December to snap up remaining chums to get them through the season. I can safely say if the Puget Sound does turn out to be a bust, vendors will start holding firm on their prices. If the run is big, there'll be a panic, and I anticipate a race to the bottom.
This episode of the 3-Minute Market Insight is brought to you by Sinbad. Sinbad is a value-priced, premium quality product line produced in Asia. All Sinbad brand products are harvested from sustainable fisheries and are produced from the finest raw materials with exceptional harvesting and processing standards. All products follow the industry-best 7-step quality control process, delivering comprehensive inspections at every stage of processing. With Sinbad brand products, you get a premium product backed by our 100% net weight guarantee.
Contrary to all of the doom and gloom headlines surrounding Pacific salmon, the actual fact is there are more Pacific salmon now than at any time since 1925. Alaska saw a harvest of approximately 206.9 million fish, and Russia will see over 460,000 metric tons of Pacific salmon harvested this year. However, the headlines are not necessarily wrong. Our oceans are changing, just not to the benefit of salmon along the west coast from British Columbia, Canada to California. From the salmon fishery closures in BC this summer to poor harvest levels in Washington to even local extinction of certain species in California, the proof is there that something is happening. Marine research scientists are also closely monitoring the recent heat wave that spread warm waters across the Northeast Pacific Ocean this summer, which was recently reported to have retreated farther offshore for signs that the blob may be returning. Roughly 5 years ago in 2014, a huge patch of unusually warm water, known as the blob, appeared along the coast from Alaska to California, causing reverberations throughout the food web through to 2015. Keep tuned in to our program as we will continue to monitor the market and fishing efforts on Pacific salmon fisheries. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Tasha Cadence. Buy smart and eat more seafood.